Why are trying so hard to fit in when you're born to stand out? Until justice rolls down like water and righteousness like a mighty stream. Poetry is just the evidence of life. If your life is burning well, poetry is just the ash. If you tend to a flower, it will bloom, no matter how many weeds surround it. Deeply respecting yourself is the first step toward having a deep respect for others. A rainbow is not afraid of showing its true colors because it knows it is beautiful inside out. The ways of fate are indeed hard to understand. If there is not some compensation hereafter, then the world is a cruel jest. Once war becomes a clash of absolutes, there is no breathing room for mercy. Absolute truth is blind truth. Life is going to give you just what you put in it. Put your whole heart in everything you do, and pray. Then you can wait. Sometimes success isn't about making the right decision. It's more about making some decision. The way to make your dreams come true is to start believing in them. To say that the first casualty of war is truth is to miss the rather more important point that a principal weapon of war is lies. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. That's the problem with memories. You can visit them, but you can't live in them. If you believe, you can, but work hard to believe. The quest for meaning is the key to mental health and human flourishing. If we all did the things we are really capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. It's easy to talk big, but the important thing is whether or not you clean up the shit. When we are most alone is when we embrace another's loneliness. A better future is shaped by collective efforts to make the right social and political choices as a progressive society. Leaders must be close enough to relate to others, but far enough ahead to motivate them. Communism is the final logic of the dehumanization of man. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. The life you have left is a gift. Cherish it. Enjoy it now to the fullest. Do what matters now. When your intentions are pure, so too will be your success. It's harder to make the glass than break the glass. The forceps of our minds are clumsy forceps and crush the truth a little in taking hold of it. Miracles don't just happen. You have to work to succeed. You have to have an achievable dream. It may be unfair, but what happens in a few days, sometimes even a single day, can change the course of a whole lifetime. In the end, all men die. How you lived will be far more important to the Almighty than what you accomplished. I could react or respond to your maliciousness against me, but I'm busy with stock taking, counting my blessings one by one. Stars do not pull each other down to be more visible. They shine brighter. You never know who you're inspiring or uninspiring. People notice more than you think. I woke up incredibly grateful today. I'm allowing myself to bask in this feeling. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. I don't want life to imitate art. I want life to be art. Never limit your view of life by any past experience. Life isn't as serious as the mind makes it out to be. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. Every life is different because you passed this way and touched history. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. No one is less than. No one is more. We are all exactly the same at the core. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. If cats looked like frogs, we'd realize what nasty, cruel little bastards they are. Style. That's what people remember. When you are like the tree, there is oneness with the earth, sun, and moon, but still steadfast in your purpose. Dua kabaikan yang berbeda tidak mungkin berada pada satu intensitas yang sama. Sesadarana itu. I don't think that there are any limits to how excellent we could make life seem. When people try to tell you who you are, don't believe them. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. Read books, care about things, get excited, try not to be too down on yourself, enjoy the ever-present game of knowing. Life is not like water. Things in life don't necessarily flow over the shortest possible route. Go on with what your heart tells you, or you will lose all. Our fingerprints don't fade from the lives we've touched. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. I'd found out that if you push people away hard enough, they tended to go. Don't dwell on things. Don't stay in one place too long. It was the only way to stay ahead of sadness. Sometimes the only reason for us to be somewhere else is to see things from a different perspective. A man can't be always defending the truth. There must be a time to feed on it. Sometimes one likes foolish people for their folly, better than wise people for their wisdom. I would rather die an individual than live my life as a clone. Failure is a bend in the road, not the end of the road. Learn from failure and keep moving forward. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. In all debates, let truth be thy aim, not victory or an unjust interest. Be willing to leave the ground behind if you want to fly. Learn to live deeply and realize that all experiences, good or bad, are transient and opportunities for liberation. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. It would be a much more blooming world if we share with others whatever good we have in us. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Before I can tell my life what I want to do with it, I must listen to my life telling me who I am. I'd rather learn from one bird how to sing than teach 10,000 stars how not to dance. There are some things one remembers even though they may never have happened. Stop blaming outside circumstances for your inside chaos. A day without laughter is like living in darkness. You try to find your way around, but you can't see clearly. Behold the power of the truth. When people see its shadow on the wall, they don't want to take the time to look away. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Be happy with who you are and what you do, and you can do anything you want. You can collect many friends by hiding your reality, but you can earn few genuine friends by showing your reality. Do the best you can, with what you can, while you can, and success is inevitable. A smart person knows how to talk. A wise person knows when to be silent. The path to success is to take massive, determined action. There is beauty everywhere. Even in the dark, there is light, and that is the rarest kind of all. Photographs are the reflection of untold stories, unseen beauties, unexpressed emotions, and the unheard songs of life. I will continue my path, but I will keep a memory always. For my part, one know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me want to dream. We know everything, we just haven't thought of it yet. Perhaps the logical conclusion of everyone looking the same is everyone thinking the same. We become what we want to be by consistently being what we want to become each day. A man is never more truthful than when he acknowledges himself a liar. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Fair means everyone gets what they need, and the only way to get what you need is to make it happen yourself. Proclaim the truth and do not be silent through fear. We can't avoid reasoning, we can only avoid doing it well. You are art. You are a masterpiece. Treat yourself as such. You only struggle because you're ready to grow but aren't willing to let go. Life isn't about what you get, it's about what you do with what you get. You will never follow your own inner voice until you clear up the doubts in your mind. Of everything you could be and everything you do, the greatest thing of all, Henri, is simply to be you. Life happens. Shit happens. And it happens a lot. To a lot of people. Light cannot lose in a race against darkness, even if denied a head start. I did not know if the story was factually true or not, but it was emotionally true.